Greetings and welcome to another look inside the box video. Yeah, unboxing I suppose technically. The chance for you to see some of the kits I've purchased and see inside the boxes, see what they come with, see what they look like to you up a bit up close, and help you maybe make decisions on whether you're going to purchase them yourself in the future or not. So today we have a very unexpected one. Not quite unexpected, obviously, because I know I've got it, but unexpected in regards to the fact I didn't know Hobby Boss made a Seahawk. Now, for those who don't know, the majority of Seahawks were built at Armstrong Whitworth at Coventry, to the point where they actually, most places you'll see them labelled as Armstrong Whitworth Seahawks. In fact, the Royal Naval Historic Flight Seahawk, now owned by, obviously, Navy Wings, the Navy Wings group, theirs is an Armstrong Whitworth aircraft, which I believe is the one in the background here, 908. I think that's the one that they have, which I'm led to understand has actually been selected over the Sea Vixen return to flight to be put back into airworthy state. So I look forward to that. Makes a lot of sense. It's a straight wing jet and now allowed to do aerobatics over land, so that's pretty cool. So yes, excuse me, I literally had a drink before we started. So yes, the Seahawk. So it means a lot to me, local aircraft, and again, Midland Air Museum purchased, where they have a Seahawk, and literally purchased over the airfield from where they used to make them. So really cool, a lot of things. Now, I've built the Airfix Seahawk twice. That's a nice little kit. It's an older kit now. I've seen videos on here, someone building one really sort of slating it, but it was good for when it came out, and it is showing its age now. I think that's the main thing. So I know Trumpeter do one. I believe Trumpeter do one, but I had no idea Hobby Boss did one. So yeah, thought why not? Let's grab this. So the box is standard top loader, and you get some idea of the schemes on the outside. So this one this is XE375 from number 810 Squadron HMS Albion in 1956. So that's in Suez Crisis markings. So it's yellow with black bands on it. And then underneath you've got a bit of information about the aircraft. You can pause it and read that if you like. And then you've got WV805 187A from 806 Squadron, HMS Albion in 1959 to 1960. And then you have, and I hope I don't, I'm going to try two different ways of saying the name of the ship in this one. I hope one of them is right. I hope I don't offend anyone. This is INI 57077W, 300 Squadron, INS Vikrant, or Vikrant, in the 1960s. That's actually Indian Navy, so that's pretty cool. That's something I've never seen straight out of the box for a Seahawk kit. So mind you, the Suez Crisis is pretty rare as well. Rather embarrassing moment in time in British history, one of the many, but yes. So yes, let's have a look. I've literally only cut the seals. I've not looked inside yet, so let's have a look. Wow. Okay, so immediately I can see there's no option to fold the wings. I think the Airfix one you can actually fold the wing on it. I believe, I want to say yes. But yes, there's clearly no option here on this one to fold the wings. Alright, so let's have a look. Alright, so everything comes in its own bag, so I don't need to open the bags up. Details are recessed. Obviously it's a much more modern kit than the... There is one. Shall I debag them all? Shall I debag them all? Yeah, go on then. I'll debag these and get back to you. So, I've now opened up all the bags, so we'll take them out one at a time. So here we are. There's a proper look at the details. See the hard point holes there for the rockets. If you wish to fit them, I don't think it actually comes with any rockets, but that'd be cool if it does. Oh, sorry. Keep looking out to get used to that. just exhaust pipes there in 2 separate sections so they can be hollow. Yeah, there's all the drill holes that would be for fuel tanks, external fuel tanks, these are rockets. And you can see the curved places there for the curved pieces here. So that's the first sprue we come across. Sprue 2 looks like hard points. So these are our fuel tanks. And there's the rocket. So it does indeed come with stores, that's really nice to see. I'm not seeing any flash at all on this so far. The wheels, not weighted, but that's a bit of sanding does that. The carrot legs. The rockets come in 2 parts, that's nice. The front landing gear door. And the hard points for the rockets themselves, for the fuel tanks. Yep, very nice. So put everything back in their bag so they stay nice. So here we have the tail section and tail plane. It's a bit of a shame really that we can't choose how the wings folded. They did this separate, but not the wings. That would be a nice addition. Though not a very big aeroplane in 72 scale. Now I have debagged this. Now I don't know if I have to cut that foam open as well, but I've got the scissors nearby just in case. I'm hoping. No, I have to cut it open. It's because we need to have a look at the transparencies. Obviously, this is to help people purchase or not purchase this kit as how they may feel. Give you all the facts at your disposal. So here's the transparencies. Just simply the canopy front. There's another piece here as well. So 3 parts then. That's not too bad, is it? Quite clear to look through. Yeah, it's very nice indeed. Let's wrap that back up so it stands a chance of making it onto the aeroplane in one piece, shall we? Nice bit of extra protection, that. Is there anything they could put these in, I wonder, that isn't the plastic bag? Although I might be able to say it's the shops to recycle, because they take the regular plastic bags, are they? I don't think they'll take these as well. But yeah, it'd be good to be able to have something that was a bit more friendly, considering this hobby uses a lot of plastic anyway. Yes. And here we are with the upper surfaces, the upper surface of the aircraft. A lot of detail there. These are really nice. These opened up at full throttle to help put more air into the engine. Got some bulkheads there. Very nicely detailed. And the cockpit interior. Hot tub. Again, very nice. I'm noticing a lack of pilot. So this one will have to have a pilot ordered for it because it will be done in flight. The only reason I'm willing to build jets at the minute is because I can do them in flight. So there's a nice instrument panel base. I'm hoping there's a transfer that can go onto that because it's a fairly large canopy really. It'd be nice to have some detail on there. But so far, it looks like a lovely kit. Lovely detailed glass kit. Don't know how accurate any of it is, but hey, you know, we'll get there. So next up is our transfer sheets. Okay, to get them, they're in again in a bag. Very carefully cut this one open so I don't take the corn off that. There we are. So actually I seem to have 2 sheets in here. At least I was careful on the bit I had to be careful on. Right, so let's have a look. Come on. Great, let's use it. Let's get the tape off on one side, shall we? I'll have to use the knife for this, just to make sure I get a straight cut one. Oh, that was a bit terrifying. Tell me they've done the same on this one. Yeah, it's fine there. It's just this side will do. Eek. It's quite scary. There we go. Okay, so sorry about that. We can have a proper look now. Is that the way as well? Okay. So the top sheet is this one, which appears to be rondels and other basic markings. Sorry. Soon these are in-house transfers. They're thin. They feel thin enough. Yeah. So there's the Indian markings. It is very tempting to do the Indian one, to be honest, but I'll have to get another one to do that one. I want to do the Suez one here, which uses these markings here. It's very cool. Cool, very nice, nicely registered as well. Don't know if there's a ledger or two. You have to have a look. I see danger. No step. Yep, so that's those ones. And then the other sheet has the markings for the Suez aircraft included, which Decals, hopefully Microsol or Microset should do it. All the stencils, small stencils. I believe, I don't actually know where those go. I'd have thought they would be for the gun ports, or they don't arrive for that. Obviously all the different markings, so WAV805, and if you turn off the Indian one there, and there's the Suez one. And we do, thankfully, try and get this in orientation where you can see, we do have the instrument panels there, and also the side console is really nice. So yes, we can have our interior looking fairly good on this one. Very cool. Right, let's get this put away. So they are nicely done. Just get nice. Yep, there we are. Protected. Okay. And finally, it's the instruction sheets. So on the cover, we get a recreation of that box art with the please read. It's actually Hobby Boss's Spitfire in 32 scale I've got on the go for my model club. I'll put the painting instructions to one side for a minute. So the kits can be quite fun. So yes, step one, cockpit tub assembly. Sorry, to make it up straight. Yeah, cockpit tub assembly, main gear, bay, and then working out what you want to do with it underneath. Very simple stuff here. The colour callouts are all next to them there. Burnt iron, now you see that, burnt iron, white insignia and that sort of thing. Step one. Step two is gear into the, the cockpit tub into the aircraft. Step three is fairly simple. Two halves together. Canopy on, some more aerials on that one rather than pitot tube. Again, you can't post the tail hook on this one. That was a feature of the Airfix one for definite. But that's fine. That would be good to pose the aircraft in landing config at some point with the flaps down and everything. Maybe there's an aftermarket set for that. And attach the tail. So something to the tail attaching it. And then putting the wheels in the down configuration. It's going to be interesting doing it. See where we build that. There's the wheels assembly. So the parts are all separate in there. can't see where we attach these inner doors. We'll have to look at that during construction, see if we can actually try and close the wheel wells up. There's no mention of a nose weight that I can see. So yes, just try and pack, if you're doing it wheels down, just try and not putting it on the stand, just try and pack that nose with as much weight as possible there. And there's the bomb, the rocket's been added. So there we are, and there's your part sprue, sorry, part snap. Okay, so the painting instructions. So starting off with scheme 2, which is the one I'm doing. Well, that's what I'm planning to do at the minute. I mean, I could change my mind and do that one anyway, but you know, we'll see. It's definitely going to one of those two at least. So obviously there you've got the Indian one, it's the Suez one, your colours here. In Mr. Hobby, Vallejo, Modern Master, Tamiya and Humbrol, so you should be able to match them across your preferred choice. It's interesting Argentine greys there. And then there's the HMS Albion one. It's interesting having it on the top surface as well, didn't know they did that. And there's some more colour call outs as well. Yes, all in all, looks like a nice kit. Now, disappointing not being able to have the gear up as standard and no pilot. It's nice to have the option, but yes, I think overall, very nice little model. Of course, you can't do the cheat you could do with the Airfix one, which was to build it with the tail hook glued down, so that kept the nose down if you did it on the ground. Very tightly packed into that box. Make sure you pay attention to how it comes out, because it will only go back in that one way. I realised that quite early on. But no, a good kit overall, I think. Well worth a look. And yeah, I think that would be a recommended buy, but we'll see how it builds. But hopefully that's helped. Take care, stay safe, be well, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.